Hey everyone, Necrovarius here with a new video. This is the July monthly recap for my channel. If you are new to this channel, first off, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're enjoying the content that I have there. But the monthly recap is going to be as follows. So the goals of this monthly recap series is going to go over three major things. Number one, any videos that have been uploaded on the channel within the month, I'm going to kind of go over any plot changes in any series that I'm doing, any series or season finales that are coming up, and then last but not least, any new series that have been started. If you see me looking off to the side, that is where my script is. I'm looking over there just to see what I have, so don't be alarmed. The second thing I'm going to include in this series is going to be any shout outs to any videos that I've watched in the last month that I feel deserve a shout out. This is nothing that I'm being asked to do. I'm not being like contacted by anyone and be like, hey, shout my channel out here, and it's not going to be like that. These are videos that I find interesting, that I want to post so that other people can see. So don't expect too many things being here. Don't reach out to me to shout your channel out. It's not something that's going to happen. I don't do things like that. But if I feel that if I watch something and it's interesting, or I find it to be funny, or it's really good editing or anything like that, I'm going to throw it in here. And then last but not least, the final thing that I want to go over is anything that's upcoming to the future. Any upcoming big things in any series that I'm doing. Any changes to any schedules that I've come up with. You know, if my my upload schedule has changed. And then it looks like anything that I may or may want to do in the future. So July has been a very interesting month. We've seen many new videos, many old videos come through. As far as on the channel, July includes the following stuff. I started a new upload schedule. I don't know if you've noticed, it's only 2 or 3 weeks in. I will upload now Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, each day being a different series. Monday, you can expect to see the Oblivion Project. Hopefully somewhere on this video you can see it, or maybe click it. I have to learn how to do that. Wednesdays is going to be Deadly Premonition, Director's Cut. We'll talk about that in the upcoming notes here. And then last but not least, on Fridays, you're going to see Bioshock Remastered, which, yes, I have not forgot about. I know it's been like last month since I played it. I've been uploading it through the month. I'm enjoying it. I did not forget about it. I promise you that. As far as the upload schedule goes, the only thing I have is if you do watch my videos and you watch these regularly, tell me what you think about the upload time. If I don't hear anything from you, I'll just keep doing it early in the morning so it's ready and ready to go as soon as you guys wake up. So in July, we saw the release of the videos for the Oblivion Project, episodes 17 through 21. Things are starting to get ramped up, with episode 21 being the final video for this month, which will be released on Monday the 31st. If you haven't followed this series, I highly recommend it if you love the Elder Scrolls. I'm playing through as kind of a role player, kind of letting the game guide me through things, not really like using any of my background knowledge or anything like that to go and like, oh, let's get the best weapon here, or, oh, let's go here because it has this. Not doing any of that, just letting the game guide me. Some honorable mentions in that: we have joined the Thieves Guild. We get our first real heist quest in episode 21, I want to say that actually happens, if I'm not mistaken. That should be coming out. I'm actually uploading it right now. I rendered it last night. And then the main quest is really starting to get going and getting serious. We find out some terrible news with Bruma of what are things to come, and we're sent off to do some less than good things, I guess, to kind of help it out. If you want to see that, links in the video description below. You can also subscribe to me and check out my channels. So July has also seen the release of Journey to VidCon video logs featuring me, Slavis, and Bakul. It's the first time we've ever been to VideoCon 2017. Well, it's the only time we've been to VidCon 2017. It's the first time we've ever been to VidCon. So that kind of follows us on my arrival to Fargo, where we left from, hanging out with them, leaving, getting into Santa Ana. So the first video of VidCon itself, the first day at the hotel, Hoot Till, that's Canadian. Sorry, Canada, I didn't mean to do that. The first video was released July 3rd for the first day, and then the final episode, I want to say, was, I'm looking at it right now, the final day was episode 6 on July 15th. If you haven't checked those out, check them out. Some cool things in there. I also want to mention on that, the final day I did a shout out to people. I went through the convention floor and saw people with creator badges. I don't know if you can see in the background, probably not. It's over on the side. I have my creator badge hung there. Asked them if they had a channel, asked them if they want to shout their channel out. I linked them all in there, so if you want to see some of those, some of them are pretty cool. A lot of the young kids make some neat stuff. Definitely check them out. Links in the video description to that as well, if I remember. Or also with VidCon in July, we saw the release of the review video with me and Slavis, where we talked back and forth of the best and the worst. We came up with questions at his place, and recorded that there is some audio problems with it. I know that there is. So sometimes Slavis cuts out. He has a noise gate set up on his recording software. Don't worry about it. I had to cut so much of that, Slavis. I'm sorry. I know you said it was a terrible video and that I know you didn't release it, but I did what I could with it. Hopefully it's okay. So there were a couple times his voice cut out, but you can kind of figure out what he's trying to say. I started a new series in July as well. Deadly Premonition Director's Cut was one of those games that I didn't think I was going to like. I started it. I wanted one of those. I kind of wanted a scary psychological game, but not like Outlast 2 or anything like that. So I started this game. It's got a lot of comedy. It's got some murder mystery. It's got kind of everything with a really old Resident Evil vibe to it. Definitely check it out. I want to say that episodes 1 and 2 came up this month. That's going to be airing every Wednesday. And I have next week's already up, ready to go, scheduled. So yeah, definitely check that out. And then last but not least, of course, we continued playing through BioShock. I know last month I didn't really keep up with it, but this month we saw episodes 5, 6, and 7 released. We went through Fontaine's Fisheries. We are going through Arcadia, I think, in the next month. That's definitely coming up. So if you like BioShock, and if you haven't seen the BioShock Remastered, it's just like BioShock, but better. If you have not played BioShock, I highly recommend you watch this or buy it or play it or whatever, because it was one of the greatest games I've ever played. Just the dark storyline and the utopian feeling of it and underwater. Oh my goodness. I could talk about it forever. Definitely, if you have not had a chance to see it, play it or watch it or whatever. Just get into it because it's an awesome, awesome game. Alright, so this is the section within the monthly recap that I wanted to do. This is kind of a special thing to me. I want to do shoutouts. And as it's told before, these aren't people that have contacted me and says, hey, check out my stuff, or hey, shout me out in this. These are things that I want to shout out that I feel are pretty awesome, just for other people to see. Maybe you don't know it. Maybe it's not something you've ever wanted to watch before, but things that I think are either funny or cool or interesting, things like that. The first shout out I want to give is to a channel called, and if I pronounce this wrong, I'm sorry, Eros Madlung. Sorry. Eros Madlung has uploaded some videos from Elite Dangerous. If you're unfamiliar with what Elite Dangerous is a very awesome space simulator. Much like Star Citizen, a little bit less than Star Citizen, because Star Citizen is going, big or go home, and has some playable stuff, whereas right now Elite Dangerous is actually a full playable game that's getting releases yearly. So if you like that kind of stuff, check it out. It's pretty cool. Anyways, Eros uploaded a video called The Planet in Hell, or Landing on the Planet in Hell. It features them flying around a neutron star. I almost called it a nebula. Wow, nerd. A neutron star. If you guys don't know what a neutron star is, it's a very, very small star that emits radiation out the sides. Hopefully I have some video footage of that playing right now. But they go and land at a planet who has a really, really short rotation time and orbit around that. The cool thing is Eros only has 73 subs. With that, knowing a small channel like me, I only have 21 subs. That video in 4 days got 10,000 views. So I don't know how they did it or what they did, but it was awesome. So shout out to them. Keep doing what you do. I love watching those videos, and I hope you make more in the future. And then finally in this section is what's to come. So things that are coming up, things that I want to tell you that I want to do. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. We'll figure it out. But some honorable mentions on what things to come. So the season 2 finale for the Oblivion Project should be coming up. I'm figuring it's going to be this next month. There's only 4 episodes that come up a month because I only upload it once a week. But once we get past what we're doing now, I'm figuring is when that's going to stop. And we'll do a season finale episode there, picking it up later because I want to mass record things instead of doing week after week after week. It gets a little bit strenuous on my schedule, sorry, but I like to pre-record. I will continue to play Oblivion, however, because there are things that I want to do that I don't need to include within a season. Season 1 was kind of getting my footing. There was a lot of problems with rendering and recording stuff, so sorry about that. If you can muster through the terrible stuff, do that. Check out Season 2, absolutely. But what's going to come between Season 2 and Season 3 is going to be just putzing around. The one thing I've noticed with the character, and that my character is noticing, is that I'm weak. I don't do a lot of damage, and fighting stuff is a big challenge. Now in Oblivion, that's normal. I'm not going to run around and be Dragonborn or anything like that, but I want to go through and explore some stuff which I don't feel belongs in a series. It's more kind of just like a very casual exploration. Maybe some hunting, maybe do some things around there. I think we're going to end up either hanging around Cheydinhal or Bruma, one of the two. I don't have big plans for it yet, but that's what I want to do once the season ends. Kind of just once a week, throw something casual up there. We're going to continue Deadly Premonition Director's Cut. Like I said, episode 1 and 2 were up this month. I have 3 ready for next week. I played some more today. Things are getting interesting. And to those who watched my Deadly Premonition, sorry I didn't understand what Zack was right away. I'm not the smartest bulb in the box, but, you know, I understand what it is now. Thank you, Slavis. And then, of course, we're going to see the continuation of Bioshock Remastered. As I said previously, moving into Arcadia, which is what I've just recorded a couple days ago. I believe right now we're still within Fontaine's Fisheries. That's going to be a shorter series than what I'm recording with Deadly Premonition and Bioshock. So expect another series after that. When it finishes, what that's going to be, I don't know. But we'll figure something out. And then last but not least, the thing you can expect in the upcoming is this is going to be a monthly recap. Hopefully next month I type up something. If I forget, tell me. But keep an eye out for next month's recap to see what we did in the month, see what's coming up, and check out any shoutouts there. So yeah, that's it. That's the monthly recap for July 2017. Hopefully you guys found this interesting. If you did, please leave a comment below. If you want to see some things or know some other things, leave a comment below as well, and I'll get right back to you. As always, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, as well as throw a like button if you like what I'm doing to let me know that I'm doing a good job. And if you have any suggestions to do better, like I said earlier, leave the comment below. Any shoutouts that I've done in this video, links in the video description below. Definitely check out Eros' flight to the neutron star planet, the planet in hell. And we will see you, hopefully, in the upcoming days. Bye-bye.